Quite often I get to thinking how as kids we got by. Like at Christmas time at our house, we couldn't even afford a fire. But we made do with what we had back then when I was young. Dad used to suck a peppermint and we'd all sit around his tongue.
Hey guys, it's Jonah here, back with another Beer52 Advent box review. We're on to day 15. Old Betsy is still kind of just about holding together, which is a good sign. Even though that one slipped down, I'm not sure about this one. We'll find that out tomorrow because that's 16. But today, we're going to finish off this side because it is day 15 of the Beer52 Advent box. And I'm feeling absolutely disgusting today with this cold. So I apologise. But then life is, stuff happens. And when you're doing an epic adventure like this through the sea of beer, things get in the way. And it's at these points in time where you show your mettle, you show your quality, the absolute finest. Right, let's get in here. Got to be a bit careful. I'm being a bit careful now because I know that these things are going to fall apart. So it's a can. Ooh. Let's get it through the hole and not through the side. Oh, boom. Looks like a fruity. We've got our cup up here, our glass. Now, Beer52 exclusive. This says, round there, it's called Final Squeeze. And if I get it in there, it looks like a kind of grapefruit beer. Yeah, grapefruit pale beer. Let's tip it that way a little bit. Beer52 exclusive. And it's got a shed load of grapefruit on there. Now, I have had a beer from these guys before. Mobberley Brewhouse, which is cool. It has barley, wheat and oats in there. Does it say what the hops are? Nope, but it's a pale ale. That is literally, the can is just ridiculous amount of grapefruit. So this better live up to the hype as it was. Is that a 6% I can see, or is it a 4%? Oh, won't focus this damn thing. It's a 4%. So that is within range of being, there we go, it's a 330 can at 4%. So this is definitely in pale ale range. My God, I've had so much paracetamol today that I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Drinking beer probably isn't the right thing to do, but I've set myself a challenge to drink these beers. So unless I am on my deathbed, and then it will be death by beer. That's the way I live my life, and that's the way I want to go out. The beer on my hand. And perhaps a young lady with me. Right. There we go. Beer52. Two fingers head. Just maybe a tiny bit under. But, that head. Ridiculous. Look at that bad boy. Lovely, lovely white foam. Lovely small tight-knit bubbles, which makes a change because they're usually massive bubbles. It is time, you know what time it is, to do a picture. See if I can get some of those things in. Yeah, of course I can. There we go. Let's see how that turns out. So, surprisingly hoppy on the nose. Obviously a little bit zesty too. Maybe a touch of yeast as well. but my nose has definitely gone for a Burton today. It is a tiny, tiny, weeny bit pale, but you can probably see, you can definitely see through it, but it is pale. Pale and hazy, I should say. A little bit, a touch. Right, let's dive in, see where we go. I'm kind of glad it's only 4%. And I wouldn't usually say that, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling the best today. So interesting. There's definitely some hops there. There's a hoppiness, but there is also a zestiness too. But when I say zestiness, I mean like the peel, not necessarily the juice from a grapefruit, but it does have that kind of quite sharp taste. Maybe if my taste buds were fully functional, I would get a bit more of a kind of sharp, zesty, grapefruity thing going on, but we can't have everything, can we? Oh. It is quite light, it is quite pale, a little bit watery, but then at 4%, I'm not expecting a blow your head off IPA. And for a change, I'm glad that people are calling things pale ale, because for ages, oh sod it, let's just leave it with it. Just the grapefruits on the side. For ages, people would call this beer a session IPA, and it's not. It's a pale ale. It's just a normal pale ale. They're trying to sell you beer. If you remember that, they are always trying to sell you beer. Everyone is. Well, not me, because I don't make beer. Well, actually, I do make beer, but it's not for sale. So if you ever get some of my beer coming your way, it's because I've given it to you. And yeah, that means we're friends. Maybe it's me, but that could have been a little bit more zesty, more hoppy, a little bit more. I'm left feeling a little bit wanting, and yeah, even there's no real lacing to speak of, and this had wheat and oats in it, didn't it? Yeah, it did. So I feel that they've either not put much in, or they've watered the beer down a little bit afterwards, which some people do. Don't really know which, but it does have a little bit of a dry, watery taste, especially on the finish. So, not sure. It's a good beer. It's a good pale ale. But Jesus Christ, we're used to drinking some absolutely ridiculously hopped IPAs, and even for me that loves pale ale, loves the dishwater beers, and I wouldn't quite describe this as a dishwater beer, but yeah, when you get a normal, when I say normal, just a pint of bitter or a pale ale in this case, yeah, because everything else has gone ridiculous and crazy, the normal standard beers, you think, oh, could have had a bit more out of that one. Do you know what I mean? And that says more about me than it does about anything else. Guys, I begin to talk absolute nonsense, a little bit shorter than usual. But if you do like this review, I will be getting better before the end of this box. I guarantee it. So why not click like down below, click subscribe too. You'll never miss an upload from me. And there's going to be another 10, well, 9 now, reviews from this box and another 10 from the other box, which I'm going to do slightly later on today. So keep your eyes peeled for that one as well. If you do have any comments, please let me know. Yeah, I always like it when people comment. So if you're thinking, oh, he's not going to reply, whatever, I will reply, but you have to comment first. Anyway, cheers and beers, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for another fantastic beer review. Ooh.